Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So today we are going to be looking at Ethereum versus USD. I've received quite a few private messages from people requesting this, and I think right now it's very relevant to be looking at the main alt. After looking at how well Bitcoin is done, everyone's asking the question, is Ethereum going to be following Bitcoin? So that's what we're going to be getting into today. So let's look at the charts. I think before looking at Ethereum, the best thing to actually look at is the general picture, and the best way to get a grasp of that is actually to look at the Bitcoin dominance. So this is the Bitcoin dominance on the 12-hour time frame. So we can see here that we were in a downtrend for quite a while. This is where we were having alt season. So really, it's been alt season, a good time to buy alts since May 2020. So we've had quite a long alt season now, and Bitcoin is breaking out, which is slightly, a slight warning sign for alts at the moment. Now, this doesn't mean that, this will affect all alts equally, but it's just something to be aware of when looking at this chart, that everyone's eyes are on Bitcoin. Now, the way I trade is I look for opportunities. If everyone is looking one way, I start looking the other way. Now that everyone's going to be getting hyped on Bitcoin and Bitcoin's going to be going up, now is the time, in my opinion, this is not financial advice, obviously do your own due diligence, this is just my own opinion. I start looking at alts and wanting to pick up cheap alts when everyone is flowing into Bitcoin and the alts are a bit stagnant. For me, that's a good time to start accumulating whilst everyone's looking away. Because eventually, when Bitcoin pumps up and there's a correction, that money will flow out of Bitcoin and back into the alts. So, looking at how Bitcoin dominance is looking at the moment, it has pumped significantly. It's hit the top of this band here, and there's usually always a retracement when it hits up here. I mean, you can look as an example. The last example is up here, hit it, came back down. Here, it hit it, come back down. So, there's always going to be some cooling off in the market, and I'm fully expecting Bitcoin to perhaps go sideways and cool off a little bit, and alts to start actually catching up slightly with Bitcoin. Now, that doesn't mean long term that's going to be the case, because all eyes are on Bitcoin at the moment. But I think short term, especially, money is going to start flowing back into the alts, such as Ethereum. Right, so let's look at Ethereum now on the 3-day. So for those that have been following me for a while, you would know that this is my Smasher Trend Indicator, which is my custom-made algorithm which spots trends in the market and allows you to basically trade in the direction of where the market's going. It's pretty much cheating in a way with trading. The colors just represent when to sell, and green is pretty much when to buy. I mean, you can see historically it's basically cheating. You just don't need to think much at all. It's just when green is buy, red is sell. It's really as simple as that. And so those of you that have been following my channel would know that I've been waiting patiently for a 3-day green candle close on Ethereum before going and adding to my hodl stack. So I added a lot of leverage around the 18th of October. We closed a green candle here, although it's so small it's quite hard to notice it, but we did close a green candle here. So I started accumulating and basically building up my stack here. I've obviously got hodl, long-term hodl, which I've bought, but I've been adding my leverage around this area. The fundamentals are just looking so good. So those of you that watched my last video will know that I have been very bullish on Ethereum for a while now. So in regards to targets, so firstly I would probably be watching this trend line on Ethereum. Let's just draw it out. on the 3-day especially. I would hope that we hold this trend line. I think this is a very significant trend line we need to hold. But in regards to targets on the top side, my first main target area would probably be, let's have a look. Yeah. So I think the first main area will be the $440 mark. We were not able to close a 3-day candle above that at all. Yes, we wicked above, but we just were not able to close a candle, and it acted as resistance. It's acted as resistance now 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I think this area is going to be a really hard area for Ethereum to go past. However, if we do blast past it, then really the target would be the 490 area. However, I think eyes are all going to be on this this 440 area. It's going to be my main target. I think as long as Bitcoin doesn't dump and the Bitcoin goes sideways, I'm expecting Ethereum to start catching up a bit here to Bitcoin and go up to that 440 area. Unlike Bitcoin, Ethereum really isn't overextended at all. You know, if we look on the 3-day, the purple band is all the way up here at the 530 area. I mean, so there's quite a lot of up move potential here on the 3-day. So let's look at my other indicators. So they are maroon at the moment. So for those that follow my channel, you would know that means that we are in bullish territory. However, we're not extremely bullish yet. We want it to turn green before we are in extremely bullish mode. However, it does look like the moving average is trending up, and we look like we're gonna close above the moving average if we go up a bit more here. So I think if we start hitting that 440 area, everything is going to look bullish on the 3-day for Ethereum also. So right now, Ethereum looking very bullish. I'm targeting the 440 area on the 3-day. Unlike Bitcoin, I don't think Ethereum is actually that overextended in comparison. So that is the 3-day chart. Let's just have a look over here as well, actually, see if I can... Right, yeah. So yeah, there's still definitely room to move up. You know, that 440 area definitely looks possible. The 3-day MACD is also flipping green, which is a very, very good sign. And we've not flipped a 3-day MACD since the 31st of August. So that's another sign saying that we are looking extremely bullish. Also, my custom, the indicator over here, also is not really in the overbought area yet either. So again, there's definitely room for move up. We're not done yet, I would say, with Ethereum. So let's then look at the 12-hour time frame quickly. So 12 hours, all green, 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 green. So looking very bullish here, looking quite strong. Let's see. And again, I mean, even on the 12-hour, the smasher trend indicator is basically cheating. It was telling you to go long at the 380 area here. So the 380 area, it was shouting to go long down here, and so we've had a pump ever since, really. Yeah, on the 3-day, on the 12-hour, it's also looking bullish. There's definitely room to move up. You know, for example, this move here took us up to this purple, the purple line up here. You know, back in September. So, you know, if we even take, so let's just look at the candles bar pattern. So let's just take this from the middle line to there. So that basically takes us to just above the purple line from the middle. So this basically will tell you. Yeah, so I mean, we definitely have room to move up here. I would say we could even just target back up here at the 480 area. Definitely looks like a solid area to be targeting at the moment. There's room up. There's room to move up. Everything's looking bullish as well on the time frame. So let's finally have a look at the 2 hour. Again, really, it's the same story. 2 hours looking bullish, although unlike the other time frames, 2 hour does look a bit overextended here. We're past the purple line, which is telling me, although obviously the 3-day and the longer time frames are super bullish, we could have some short-term cooling off once we some short-term cooling off, just to kind of let the moving average come up a little bit and give us room to move up even more here. Let's just have a look and see if we can find any examples of the Ethereum price really blasting past that top line. Yeah, so you can see here it's kind of gone all the way up past there and then it's pulled back down. So it's very rare that the price will go, on the 2 hour at least, much past this purple line before having some element of a pullback. So, you know, I'm expecting we can go up a little bit more, but I'm expecting short term at least on the 2 hour, just some cooling off before the bigger move up to the 440 area. So, you know, in summary, just for what we've just been through, 3-day is looking extremely bullish. Target is 440. 12 hours also extremely bullish. 2 hour we're looking bullish, but a bit overextended. So we're expecting probably some sort of cool down in the meantime, just to let Ethereum cool off, ready for the move up. I'm not seeing any bearish signs on the 2 hour for Ethereum at all. You know, none of this is telling me, you know, giving me a huge warning sign that things are going to collapse anytime soon. Right now, it's all looking bullish. The only thing really is that I just think we might just cool down a bit, go a bit sideways, and then have the strong move up. But apart from that, all the time frames are looking extremely bullish. I think people are worrying a bit too much about alts at the moment, but that's natural. Everyone's looking at Bitcoin, all the attention's on Bitcoin. But for me, you know, I was accumulating Bitcoin when it was alt season. Everyone was looking at alts, and now I think the alts are going to be ignored slightly. But for me, that's an opportunity. Again, this isn't financial advice, but that is how I'm looking at the market at the moment. So I think the main thing to take from this is keep watching Bitcoin dominance and look for opportunities in alts at the moment. So that was my analysis for Ethereum today. If anyone has any questions or feedback, please get in touch or leave a comment below on my YouTube channel. You can also follow me at Smasher Crypto